Hostage, secure the room.
Hey guys, what's going on? It's Gecko here, and today I'm going to take you through my favourite sneaky spots on Clubhouse. And so, first of all, you want to hop up onto this box, an Arsenal room, and make yourself a small peek hole. Well, I say small, it's not that small. But you want to make yourself a peek hole from Arsenal room, and as you can see, you can get a clear view all the way into the ladder and garage. And what this allows is people, whenever they climb down or drop down that ladder, they're not going to be looking into Arsenal room. They're not going to look for this spot. And it helps you defend Arsenal room, even helps you defend church, which is where Gerald is sat. And it just helps because once people drop down, they can't get a clear look on your head. So they have to either drop down that ladder or that hatch right there. And if you reinforce that hatch and they don't have thermite, you light them up. And so that's one sneaky spot, and I thought people knew about it. I know YouTubers such as Matimio have covered it, but I don't see people using it, and I use it all the time, and it's such a good spot. So the next spot is actually up here, and you want to peer through this tiny little gap here. And the reason this spot is so good is because you're protected by these two metal things. And occasionally bullets will go through them. I'm not sure if it's a bug or something, but occasionally bullets will. You can also get a view onto that doorway and into the doorway into garage without moving really from this little corner of the staircase. And the reason this spot is so good, apart from all them sight lines, is this hatch right here. You would not believe how much this hatch is used. I mean, it's used a stupid amount. And even if they come through this window or the window over here, or the window over here, they're not gonna really be able to get a good sightline on you unless they breach that wall. Because look, even if they do drop down, they have a tiny little gap to hit your head, and you've got their whole body to hit, so really you should win that fight. The next spot is round about here, if I've got it right. Yeah, okay. And it's just above this hatch. And this is actually the hatch I tagged earlier that drops into Blue Room. And the reason I like this spot so much is if you've got a friend sat in the first spot I showed you, then they're gonna try and make a push for this hatch, simply if at all just to get the kill on your friend. And if you're sat just with this little hole above the hatch, they can't do it. They can't actually breach the hatch without you getting a nice, good sightline on their head. The only thing you want to be careful of is if they rush upstairs and try and kill you, but then that's the hazard of all spots. There's always flanking spots to pretty much anywhere on the map. Final spot I want to show you is in bar, and it's just on top of this Pub Nation thingy. And what I actually want to do is vault up onto this table and then sprint into the boombox. I don't know what you call it. It's not a boombox, but either way. And this spot's good because people tend to come to your right here, and you're pretty much invisible. There's a tiny little bit of your head that they can see, but I'll show you it later, and it's so minuscule they won't see it. And you can get sight lines through double door, the double window, and even onto the single door over there. And so that's 3 ways covered off for the price of not being able to see one. And the way they'll actually see your head just there, but it's not even that. It's about, they'd have to shoot directly there to hit the very, very top of your head. And since you're at that higher elevation up there, even if people do rush through double door or window and see you, they're gonna have to adjust their aim to hit your head. So that's my spots on Clubhouse.